Hi again everyone, here we are back again, and now we're at Dumas House. Some people call it Dumbass House. This is where all the politicians, the unlawful politicians actually, reside and make their decisions for the West Australian people. So the convoy has come all the way in and arrived here at Dumas House. I'm going to turn it around for you now for everyone in the Australian Free Independent Press Network to be able to see what's going on here at Dumas House, and the number of people that went to the effort of creating a fantastic convoy. Travelling down the freeway wasn't possible to actually show you that convoy, but we'll show you everyone that's here and what they're standing for, and reminding you that we do have police, we do have not the ones in uniform, we have the ones that come out of uniform. We have fireys, we have nurses, we have exceptional people who understand what it means with everything that's unlawful that's going on here. So, Australian Free Independent Press Network for Australia, to show you all the fine Australians here in Western Australia making a stand for what's right. Hi.
Looking dangerous.
Yeah, Australian Free Independent Press Network.
Yeah, somebody showed me.
So you'll be able to see all the police down there, because clearly there's nothing very much for them to be doing today other than harass these people. And all the cars over there are actually cars that came through in the convoy, and they're still tooting down the road. So let's see if I can capture them for you and see if you can hear them. It's very windy here this morning. I wonder if you can hear those horns as the traffic goes down the road here, and they bring their convoy all the way through. Let's see what we can find for you. So you can see the number of vehicles. You may be able to hear some of the tooting, although it is very windy. Let me show you the traffic. The freeway, I've got to tell you, looked absolutely amazing. The freeway was fantastic. It was just bumper to bumper out there. It's very hard to actually show you the flow of traffic. So there's a lot more people to arrive here to Dumas House, and we'll see what progresses from here. As always, you know, we find that when these things are first getting underway, it looks like there is only a few people, but that's not how it ends up. And we see that repeatedly, is that it begins with those that get out bright and early, and then the numbers build and build. And there are still hundreds of cars that are looking for parking. So those people will be coming up here once they've found parking. So this crowd will just grow and grow and grow as they make it known of their disharmony and their non-acceptance of the unlawful segregation and discrimination that the Mark McGowan government is placing the people of Western Australia into. Come back around so I can have a chat with you for a few moments. Thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. It's wonderful. Just about the way that these things unfold and why people are so passionate about it. You know, it isn't about whether you are vaxxed or you're not vaxxed. It is about the right of choice, the right to bodily autonomy, the right to participate in society, because that is an inalienable right But Mark McGowan and all of his cronies seem to think that they have the right to remove people's rights. And they simply don't. And that is what these people represent. And all the people around Australia who have made a stand, that is what they represent, is the right to work, the right to make a choice. And Australian Free Independent Press Network, so very proud to be part of this team, because we are not staged, we are not scripted, we are not glammed up to sit behind fake environments and bring fake news. The Australian Free Independent Press Network team, along with the likes of Freedom Media, speak the truth, and we find the truth. So we're not owned. We're not owned, we're not scripted by a government, by corrupt, broadcasting commissions, mainstream media. Somebody was asking me yesterday, why haven't we heard about various things that are happening? Why aren't we hearing about the change to the Work Health Safety Act? Now, are you aware, if you're a business owner watching, are you aware of what the changes are that Mark McGowan has brought in for the new Work Safe Health Act here in Western Australia? If you're not, you really need to go and look into it. The other day we went to a beautiful outdoor restaurant that we've been a patron of for many years. And out of the blue, the man said, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I don't know what's going to happen with my business next week when all these new laws come in. And we said, what laws? And he said, well, you should see the list of rules that we have to abide by after the 31st of January. So I asked him, did he actually know what the law was? And he just ignored what I asked and said, oh, but you should see the rules. And this is where business owners are going to fail over these coming weeks, because they themselves have not made the effort to understand the law. You see, nothing that is in place presently is lawful. There is no legislation, there is no act to support the actions. And yet, we drive around and see people masked, and they're outside walking on their own. And I have to ask the question, when did they hand over their mind? When did these people give up their ability to think and to find out about truth? Somebody said to me it began when they went to school. It begins from the time they go to school. So it's really interesting, the attitudes about people choosing not to use their own mind, choosing not to look into things. Surely to goodness you would think, gee, things aren't adding up here. I might go and look into this. But no, so many people aren't. But these fine people that have come out here today, they have, and they've decided to really look into what is lawful, what does it mean to be lawful, what does it mean to have an act, a legislation, how does that have the right to remove my rights? And those are the people who are making the stand for the free Australia that we know, and for the country that we have the right to be the people of. And that's what's most important here, is the right to be the people of Australia in the way that we want to be and that we know we have the right to be. So for everyone that follows the Australian Free Independent Press Network, thank you, and please share us wide and far. We are the truth sayers, we are the truth seekers, and we will only ever bring you the truth, because we're not scripted, we're not owned. So I'm going to turn it around and show you some more of these fine people and see what sort of banners they've brought today. Maybe some will talk to us, we'll see. Hang tight. So we have a gorgeous young lady who's come to show us Freedom 2022 with a lovely big heart up the top, because after all, love is all there is. And then we've got another one with a flag that she's very proud to fly around there. There you are again. How are you, beautiful? Hey, good. Thank you.
You're reporting really well.
Oh, thank you. Very good.
Who is presenting them?
Don't know. We'll be waiting a little while for that.
I thought they're going to present it to the police.
This is not the police, though.
I know.
So,
I thought it was here as well.
it is after.
After. Thanks, darling.
Got to do the So everyone, the thing is that I haven't been able to tell you what the really big reason is for everyone being here today and what this really is about. I have to wait to be able to bring that fantastic news to you. So the reason that these people have gathered at Dumas House is because they are waiting to see the outcome of some action that is going to be taken. So I can't speak about that presently. We have to wait for it to be done. But this crowd will grow and grow as everyone joins in and comes in from different areas. So I really appreciate you hanging in there with us today and coming backwards and forwards because of the way that this is a process.
Right. The pure blood, united. We never be divided. The pure blood, united. We never be divided.
So we have got quite a bit of very important motions to be taken today, but that's going to take a little while. So what I'm going to do is let you know that we'll take a break for a little bit and then we'll be back with some more of the really deep action that's going to happen. And I look forward to you coming back for that. See you soon.